Hello, welcome back to the Kessel Run. It is BMAC Attack here. We are going to be doing a bingo race here between 4 Rogue Squadron players. They are going to start this mission. I'm going to hit the timer. They are all on their own separate phone voice call here, so I'm going to be commentating this. We're just going to go. They're getting ready here. Picking the mission. The first mission they're going to do is we all agreed upon doing the the Talaran Interceptor, which is the center square here. They're going to all pick the Interceptor. Start on ship select, so I'll restart the timer. As they all pick the ship, then we'll go. The bingo here, they have random objectives on random missions, and to create extra challenge. Ready when they are. We have 2 runners on PC and 2 runners on N64, I believe. Cook and Hod are on PC. And looks like we're going. And CK and Ashen are on N64. So their goal is going to be to beat Talaran with the TIE Interceptor, which is the glass cannon of this game. The lasers are very strong and fire really fast, but it has it has no shields. As you can see, Cook just got shot down immediately. And this level is full of TIEs and turrets, and you can get shot down very quickly. So yeah, they'll have to be very careful. This one's a tricky one. Definitely one of the harder ones on the list. And one of the reasons we took this one first is because, especially on PC, this mission is prone to crash. So getting that out of the way early is a good idea. You don't want somebody, knee deep into a run, potentially winning the bingo and then having this mission crash. Looks like we've got Cook gonna restart. He took a couple unnecessary deaths there. And Hod, yep, Hod's going in. Taking the death from above strategy here. The turrets can't fire directly up, and so what he wants to do is take them out when they can't hit him. And Ashen's playing on Japanese, so I'm not sure what they're menuing here. Ah, I see. Going into first person, eliminating the cockpit. That way it saves them some lag. Yes, this is a great comparison on the frame rate quality and visual quality of the PC version. That is not the stream. It is definitely the N64. All right, looks like CK is through. And they should mark their square when they're ready. Also got it set up. They can control their own squares, so has not, or they have not yet. I have control over that. I don't. So, hopefully CK can get that up. Hey, what's up, Jor? So Jor is also a very good Rogue Squadron runner. And yeah, the N64 can hit the 480p when you use the expansion pack. However, it does give you a worse frame rate, and so it full game runs. It will cost you time, which we've learned. So unfortunately, when we do full game runs of this, we play in the usual 240, which looks great. Not a lockout bingo. This is a 100% bingo. They're gonna have to fill up the entire card. So let's see here. CK is doing Solast. I actually am not super familiar with the card. I haven't had time to look it over completely, but there's a couple any missions. Oh, they're bailing out of that. So we have some any missions, no weapons. Any missions, 100% accuracy. Any missions, hold the roll, which is like true flight controls. And any missions, drop camera, which is if you're familiar with Shadows of the Empire, there's an action cam, so the camera will stay in a fixed position as your ship moves around, making it difficult to aim and get your targets. Looks like that's what CK is working on right now. And it looks like Hod is working on the any mission roll. And then Ashen maybe working on 100%. They're using a lot of seekers, which obviously don't miss. I'm not sure if it was me, I'd be doing Talaran again, but you know, to each their own. Or maybe, oh, maybe Ashen's going for Talaran gold medal. There's a gold medal Talaran objective here. You also have to acquire 7 gold medals throughout the run. Now most of them are playing on a completed save file, so have to keep track of the stats. They'll have probably already gold medaled every mission, and so when it shows up on the medal screen, it'll already say gold. But you have to keep track of the stats and make sure everything is in green on the left side in order for it to show. Pod is drunk. I don't know. It's pretty early in the morning. It's a Saturday. I ain't gonna put it past anyone, but you know, you got it knocked out. DK's got it. Drop camera mission. Nice. We did a bingo race last year. It was very exciting. Lots of mishaps. Pretty much everybody, this is the exact same group of runners that did it last year. Pretty much everybody had something that they need to redeem themselves on this year. Or at least they feel like it. And I feel like Cook is going to be pretty upset with Interceptor Talaran after this. Fortunately, Cook has another race of this game tomorrow, showing off the true any percent strats. Alright, and CK's destroyed the herd of banthas on Tatooine. That's how nice. What's great is I believe they explode like in Super Star Wars on Super Nintendo. Organic creatures exploding is always an interesting twist. Alright, CK has chosen the Falcon. The Falcon has one objective on here. Let me see. Was there a Falcon? I thought I saw a Falcon objective. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Maybe this is the any mission, no weapons? Because the Falcon has the most strength, physical strength. They can just ram? No? Maybe 100%? I'm not sure. Definitely using Seekers. And they're holding the roll. Could they be going for two at the same time? Hold roll and 100%? Bold move, Cotton. Alright, and I should... Here's this over here, because we are on... We're using Cook's audio for gameplay, just in case anyone has missed that. Alright, looks like Cook is holding roll. Ashen and Cook have done Talleyrand Gold, so Cook was doing Talleyrand Gold and Interceptor at the same time. That's probably why it was being so difficult for him. DK taking an intentional death here. The V-Wing cheese for hundo accuracy is not acceptable for today's race. Yes, unfortunately that is not going to work. We've all agreed on show us some skills, let us show us some cheese. Alright, Hot doing the Beggar's Canyon. That's an easy gold, by the way. But he must be doing. He's got to do the silver route also. So maybe you do this twice. It's a pretty quick mission. You go the gold route, get a free gold. Go the silver route, check off a box. That's a good strat I would use. And also, I guess you could, because the T-16, you don't need to shoot anything in that mission. It's also a good, you could claim that that's any mission, no weapons? Not sure if we agreed on that as a rule, but I'll double up on that one. Yeah, see, Cook looking like he might be a little behind here, but he is doing his best to optimize his square strategy here. Like right now he's doing Nona X-Wing and he's holding roll, and chances are he'll be knocking out a gold medal on this one. And I'm thinking that CK not firing any weapons. They must be going for the no weapons. Y-Wing also a good choice if you don't want to just like ram into things. And Ashen doesn't seem to be using any weapons either, except they're doing this on Nona, which is a bold play because there's a lot of ATST, well, not a lot, but got an ATST, a couple of tanks, and a fair amount of TIE bombers that you need to take out, which are a lot heavier than, say, a probe droid. And we've got HOD on Imperial Construction Yards. That'd be the ICY gold medal, probably, at the top center of the bingo chart there. Let's see here. Cook did not get a gold medal. That's unfortunate. Not sure if they were trying for the gold medal there, but they did knock out 2 squares in one go on that one. Yeah, trying to be as efficient as possible. Alright, so Cook is on Gerard 5 with the Y-Wing. You hear that? A couple things they could do. They're going for the gold medal. They could destroy 5 speeder bikes. There are speeder bikes on this mission. I'm not sure if there's 5. There's 3. The only mission that has 5, I think, is prisons, or yeah, prisons of Kessel. They could be trying to go for 4 plus KOs with bombs, with 1 bomb maybe. Also, not a lot of people on the ground. That's something I would do on probably Kyle too. This is a pretty, for Cook, it's a pretty easy mission to do 100%, I think. But I don't think they're going to get that. 100% accuracy. What we got here? Alright, CK is on Barkesh.
We're gonna have company real soon.
And Ashen is also on Barkesh. And HOD. HOD may have crashed. lost their feed. Yeah, they had a game crash. The PC is prone to crashing, so that's unfortunate, but it's bingo. They don't lose any progress. Yeah, exactly, Jack. Like, I would pick a mission where there's very few enemies and like very simple targets to hit. Ashen trying to take out a TIE bomber with a bomb. Very, very impressive. I don't know if that is on the list. But we've got Cook with the gold medal on Gerard 5. Enough. There's also a square on here that says collect all 9 bonuses. These are power-up pickups that you can pick up throughout the levels. Some levels have them, obviously some levels don't. And, okay, CK going for the kill beyond the grave. We like to call that trick the Loomy, named after one of the runners that perfected it, where you kill yourself with a Y-wing bomb, and to the point where you, will fly off without exploding immediately. And so he did that right in front of a turret, and then flew into the turret in his death animation and took out the turret. That trick is used several times during the real run to go out of bounds and change your spawn location, or to reach different areas of the map faster. And the mission that CK and Ashen are on, there are a couple stormtroopers here, which there's 3 of them over by the little Imperial base, kind of where Ashen's going right now. It would be a great spot to ram 3 troopers. Especially doing it with the Y-wing here. But we've got, excuse me, sorry, early morning. Hod's going for the ICY gold, Imperial Construction Yards here. Probably picking up the power up in this mission. And Cook here doing Jade Moon under 140. Nope. They got the gold though. Might want to give that one a go again. $140 is a pretty easy time, but they did get the gold, so that counts towards their 7 golds. Which is kind of a difficult strat to keep, or stat to keep track of. So it's kind of on their honor.
Fire mode engaged.
And we've got Hod completing the ICY gold and the kill from the grave. We saw him take out that ATST there with the speeder. And the Jade Moon, that mission that Cook is on right now, it's extremely fast. The sub 140 time is very doable with the B-Wing here. It has Seeker cluster missiles, pretty much annihilates anything on screen with this mission.
Case on Moore's information has once again provided the location.
I think, I'm pretty sure CK beat it. I don't think they didn't check off the Barkesh Y-Wing. Their second row middle box. Ashen's about to complete theirs. Okay, looks like Cook is on Imperial Construction Yards, going for the Y-Wing, or going for the gold, probably. Maybe. Taking a death there. Not sure if that was an intentional death or not. We're gonna be honest. But Ashen finishes Barkesh.
Good job, Rogue. They're flying. Now take out the factory.
All of these runners are very skilled at multiple aspects of this game, or different run categories of this game. And they have seen the seed prior, so they have had the ability to practice, just to make sure that we can keep this within estimate, you know? We don't want to have an impossible seed. Pod ramming some stormtroopers, good idea. Easy way to troll the Empire. How embarrassing to be like run over by a Y-Wing. Alright, let's see Cook stats here. Come away with the gold, yes they did. Got the bonus. Nice. Cook, I think, selected the wrong block there. Wrong square.
The deep canyons of Kyle 2 hide the Imperial Enclave, a sprawling facility supporting the Empire's navy throughout this.
I'll let Cook know to undo that prison's falcon there. Got Ashen working on the X-Wing Nona goal. And Cook is I didn't see what ship they picked. Looks like they're interceptor here. On Kyle 2. Oh, okay. Maybe they can knock out 2 of the Kyle 2 objectives here. Okay. We have 2 on the left side of the bingo board. The Kyle 2 under 3 minutes and Kyle 2 with the interceptor. So kind of like Talaran, this mission has lots of turrets and enemies. And the interceptor is a bit of a glass cannon, so you have to be careful. There are some homing missile turrets which are extremely deadly. The interceptor. You think he's just casually doing IL gold record times? Like gonna have to run that back and check because I don't know off the top of my head, but is it legal? Doing canyon skips here, you can see Cook going out of bounds, jumping the canyon walls to get to places faster than normally intended. We got CK over here on Corellia with the speeder. What are they doing? I'm gonna be honest, I can't figure out what their intent is on that one. Unless it's just a free gold medal for them. Ashen finishing up Nona with the X-Wing. Very nice. Cook completing those two, and completing both the Kyle 2 interceptors. Alright, well, they've already checked it off, but now they are going to actually complete it. Cook is going to go for the prisons of Kessel with the Millennium Falcon. Oh no, CK taking a death trying to go for the power up on Corellia. Probably why they're doing Corellia here, because it is one of the required missions for the power up. Prisons is a bit of a rough mission because it's long. It's one of the longer missions in the game, and going as fast as possible. It's still going to be like a 7-minute mission, especially with the Falcon, which can be difficult to aim. But, you know, a good mission to, I believe you could take out speeder bikes. There should be 5 speeder bikes to take out, at least 6. There's 3 that went under them right now. And a good mission to ram stormtroopers. What do we got here? We got CK is on Gerard 5. Probably going for that gold medal. Ashen destroying the bantha herd. Yep, here they are. Here's the banthas. And HOD may have crashed again. Game not cooperating for him today, fortunately. I'm gonna be honest, I'm an N64 runner, and this is primarily one of the reasons why I won't switch to PC. Because it's just too unpredictable. My sanity can't handle being on a PB attempt and then having the game just randomly crash on me. So one thing that's part of the speedrun, which helps us, is Cook has turned off a lot of the voice acting cues. We have found that if the game doesn't need to speak, it will immediately jump to whatever the cutscene is following it, if there's a cutscene, or the end of the level. Which, you know, save a few seconds over the course of an entire run. So we tend to turn off any voice acting. I know Cook likes to turn off the game music so that they can hear the better audio cues. Alright, looks like we've got HOD here trying to do the drop cam. Mission here. I do not envy any of them trying to do that one because that camera is the worst. Oh no. Oh, that's a terrible mission to fail. That one's such a waste of time. That's a bummer for Cook. The rescue transport was blown up. I didn't even see how. That's too bad. That was a waste of like 5 minutes at least. Like we've got CK doing Jade Moon, probably under a minute 40. There's also a bonus on this mission. And Ashen is on the Imperial Construction Yards. For Cook on prisons, basically you follow this transport around. Crixmadine is in this transport, and he's going from prison to prison, rescuing the prisoners, obviously. And each one he goes to each camp has turrets and TIE fighters or interceptors that come in and attack the shuttle. There's a specific set of enemies that you need to kill in order for them to move on to the next section. So I'm not sure if he missed those or forgot an ATST or something. Because it's very easy to just move from section to section and take out all of the turrets and stuff before the shuttle ever gets there. He's going for gold also, so in order to do that, there's usually 2 barracks at each camp, and once the shuttle lands, the barracks will let out like 6 stormtroopers apiece. And you need those stormtroopers to be let out in order to reach the amount of kills required for the gold medal, which is like over 100. I want to say it's 105 or something like that. We're close to that. Off the top of my head, don't know the exact number, but it is over 100. And yeah, so each base you got to let them come out, but they shouldn't be strong enough to take down shuttle. He does take a little different route than I take, but admittedly, he's probably better than me, so I can't argue with that. What's up, Krieg? It can be a bit of a paying gauntlet. Like a lot of the randomizers that we've had the marathon, some of these are not for the casual player, that's for sure. All these runners are very experienced with the game and have a lot of knowledge about what can be done on which missions. But yeah, so Cook, I feel like, is doing better this time. I'm not sure how he lost the transport last time. Maybe he forgot a group of TIE fighters or something. But he's done well here. Got Pod and Ashen both doing Kyle 2 with the interceptor. And looks like CK is on the construction yards. Fortunately, I feel like HOD is a fair bit behind because of all of the crashes, like PC crashes, or game crashes on PC. Okay. Oof. Cook making sure that he body slams as many stormtroopers as possible. Also being sure to get the kills and the accuracies. Some of these games have indestructible targets, and shooting those targets will increase your accuracy, so you can farm some accuracy stats on them. It's a little harder to tell on this game, I think. On Battle for Naboo, the little explosions that your blasters make are different colors. You know for a fact. Let's see, Cook. Cook gets the gold medal. Nice. Gets the power up. Definitely rammed the stormtroopers. Knocked out a bunch with that one. And Hod completing Kyle 2 with the interceptor and under 3 minutes.
In the skies above Talaran, fight the Empire for control of its
I'm not sure
platforms, but be careful not
Cook
to
wants to
harness
go
it
back to
with
Talaran. Arkesh, okay. Gotta do the Y-Wing Barkesh. Looks like it. Barkesh is an auto-scroller, so you're guaranteed to be cost close to 5 minutes on that one. Yeah, no T-16s involved today. Cook's T-16 run yesterday was pretty impressive, but no T-16s unless you, well, to take that back, you do got to do Beggar's Canyon Silver, so you do got to fly the T-16 once.
All right, rogue group. The supply vehicles have begun moving. Their escort will follow shortly. The combat vehicle. Stick with the 5 transports.
Always hard to tell, but Cook may be going for 100% accuracy on this level. See what Ashen up to. Odd may have had a game crash again. Oh, is the game loading?
Commander, this is Riken. It's imperative you stay with the supply vehicles.
Alright, so Ashen doing the Falcon on prisons. Looks like Cook is waiting for those stormtroopers to bunch up. Not gonna get the 4 with 1 kill. Now, I don't know if they agreed to being able to quit out of a mission. Like jumping into a mission, completing the objective, and then bailing. That would have been probably ideal for something like the bomb for enemies. Because I would definitely do that on like Kyle too. Alright, HOD on rescue on Kessel. Is that it? That one? Or is it just a free gold? Maybe they're using that for 100%. Couldn't see their medal screen. There's no power-up on rescue. So unless you're farming something else on a short mission. Nice, okay, so they did quit out. CK just quit out of Marrakesh there with the bomb. Bombing 4 enemies. And the bingo square is a little overwhelming right now, so I'll give you a little rundown of who's got what. Ashen's completed 9 objectives so far. DK 16. Cook with 13 and 14. And HOD with 12. Again, can't really tell yet who's standing where because some missions take longer than others. CK and Ashen are on prisons here, which is quite a long mission. And Cook's already taken care of that one. Okay, here we get our first look at Chandrilla with Cook doing the Chandrilla Y-Wing. Alright. That's a choice. It's a fairly simple mission. Just gotta defend this train as some interceptors and TIE bombers try to attack it. Generally, you can just sit on their spawn point and take them out pretty quickly. The Y-Wing does have a pretty terrible base laser attack, so you can kind of incorporate the ion cannon with it, but yes, it's also very slow. TIE bombers can fly away from you if you're not careful. But overall, shouldn't be too difficult for him to handle that. HOD's back on Talaran. Not sure why, but Talaran gold medal, I guess. Talaran's gold medal is pretty tough. There's a lot of enemies you gotta kill, and the accuracy is pretty high. I like Cook's method of doing them both with the interceptor, if you can do it, just to save time, because Talaran's can be a pretty rough mission. It's fast though, especially with the Naboo starfighter. Let's see, how's it going with Ashen and CK? Ashen going for that power up. I thought they did this once before. Did they fail the mission? Y-Wing's slow for Cook, but with the bombs here, these ATSTs should be quick kills. Not any danger of losing any shuttles. It should give him enough time to go get the power up. Also, looks like he's farming accuracy to ensure that he gets a gold medal here. Oh no, he missed. He was too short. He tried to lure me into the ATST there and crashed too short. Ha! Yeah, I won't pull that trick, but I will say... Oh no, he's not gonna have enough time. Man, Cook having a rough go here at the end of Chandrilla. Yeah, the final boss will be doing the Death Star attack with the T-16. Oh, no! This time he did it too close, took out the ATST, and missed the upgrade. Goodness. Okay, if I'm him, I pick up the upgrade and just end this mission. And hope you get a gold. And we will lure me into another enemy some other time. Didn't get the gold though. for all that effort.
During an assault on a volcano base at Sullust in retaliation for the blockade.
It's fine. We move on, right? Ooh, okay.
Squadron to Sullust. Moff Sheerdon has secretly captured the
Going for Moff Sheerdon. Moff Sheerdon's Revenge also houses a bonus. Can be a very fast mission with the V-Wing, so... Not as bad as it might sound. Can do this in under 2 minutes with the V-Wing, so... Right, so CK has finished Prisons with the Falcon, very nice. And in the process did the 5 speeder bikes. Well done. I'm gonna guess that CK is going for the Talaran Gold at this point. They're in a very good spot here as far as their completion goes. I haven't been keeping track of the bonuses that they've been picking up, but I assume the missions that they've done and paired up with. If it had a bonus, they probably paired it up with that. There's a bonus on Talaran, which I probably would not have gone for with the Interceptor just to get out of there with my life. So you do need it for the gold. So doing it for the Naboo Starfighter is a good choice. Cook taking an intentional death there to refill their Seekers. And fighting Moff Sheerdon now. Oof, got the little glitch there. Gotta be careful with those, they can hurt you as well. Seeker missiles, sometimes they get stuck in a loop around him and they can't hit him. But he got him. And Cook's got the 7 gold medals. First one to complete that mark.
The world devastators are raining destruction.
Calamari with Calamari now. A-Wing. Oh, we got Ashen on the A-Wing also. Alright, nice comparison. Who did it better? N64 or PC? This is actually pretty good. On a normal week, I run a show on RGLtv called Into the Retroverse, where we compare different versions of the same game, whether it's ports or remakes or versions like this, where it's PC versus console or something. This is a nice little crossover episode here. Not sure what Ashen was doing there underneath the Devastator. Did they take out... They didn't take out the shield generator up top? I'm a little confused. They were intentionally failing the mission, but maybe they took too many deaths to their liking? The A-Wing, like the TIE Interceptor, has ridiculously terrible health, and unlike the TIE Interceptor, the A-Wing has terrible lasers. The lasers like to auto-aim really heavy, and they're never accurate. If you could just turn that off, the A-Wing would be a very nice ship. Alright, so it looks like CK is going to do Chandrila with the Y-Wing. And Pod's just finishing up Gerard 5 for the gold medal. Keep losing his feed on the metal screens. DK going with the reset there. Probably faster than trying to fail a mission. If you quit out of a mission, you lose a life, but you don't regain that life when you start a new mission. So if you've only had one life left and you quit out of mission, the next mission you start, you'll only have one life. So thinking that CK probably thought it would be faster to reset the whole console than to do any quit outs. Cook getting into his favorite craft here and doing the Beggar's Canyon Silver Route. Perhaps wanting to turn off the cockpit? I'm not sure what's going on here.
Race through Beggar's Canyon in your T-16 Strat. Test your skill against Zev, Dak, or Webb. Take an early morning run over.
Now Cook's still got a fair amount of missions. He's got the any mission, drop camera, no weapons, and 100%. Like he's doing the drop camera right now. Which, I don't know why he started Beggar Canyon and then bailed on it. That would have been a quick and easy knockout there. But as you can see how difficult it is with the drop camera. I don't know if he's... He can't possibly be going for 100% and drop camera. That's just... That's crazy mode right there, is what that is. Because you can't see your targets, like, in front of you very well. I think Ashen took an intentional death there to, ooh, that was rough. Reload their seeker missiles. The TIE Ds that are on this mission on Calamari are very difficult to hit. Just aiming at them with their lasers, especially with the A-Wing. The Calamari mission takes place 5 years after the Moff Sheridan mission. So technically in like the New Republic era. Which is why you get the vastly overpowered V-Wing. Ashen took care of that mission, well done. Odd is on Corellia, presumably to pick up the power-up collectible bonus there. See him shooting the head of the AT-AT there. It is technically faster to take them out that way than it is to wrap them up, especially if you have advanced lasers. It is not faster if all you have is a T-16. As we saw yesterday with Cook's Run. Alright, good job, Cook. Taking out the dropped camera objective.
Escort valuable rebel supplies through dangerous Imperial territory. Take an early morning run over Mos Eisley with Wedge Antilles, but keep your eyes open for any suspicious activity.
I want to check that off. Ashen finishing up Beggar's Canyon. Well done. And CK with Chandrilla. Just fly right through those probe droids. Good stuff. Well-made game. Alright. CK and Ashen both going for Moff Sheridan looks like. Different vehicles. Interesting strategy. I think theoretically the Starfighter, Naboo Starfighter, is the faster choice. Just based on pure IL time, but the V-Wing is a safe choice. The V-Wing's cluster missiles, you can easily take out a lot of the squads of interceptors and bombers in this mission, really having to run them down. And Hod's over here going for Jade Boone, probably under the minute 40 time. See how Cook wants to play this. Is he going to shoot at them? No, he's going to crash into them. Gotta take out this Bantha herd. He hasn't done that yet. Using no weapons. No weapons on this mission. And just ramming the Bantha. Alright. You have to be very careful about how you run into other craft. If you can glance off of them, you'll kill them. If you run directly into them, you will take a serious amount of damage and probably die. See, he's being very careful. He should... Oh no, he failed. No. Well, the entire board has at least one person taking a square. CK being the first to complete all 9 bonuses. Very good. Again, the probe droids have the least amount of health, so really the safest bet to beat this mission without using blasters. The advanced shields too, you can let them recharge a bit if you want. Obviously, it's going to take some time. But once you're flashing, like Cook is his health meter is flashing, then there's no chance. Ashen and CK both taking out Moff Sheridan almost identically. Same time. Neither of which got gold, but both completing the mission, which is the important part, and getting the bonuses. So CK just needs two more objectives and they are done. Beggar's Canyon, short one, and Calamari with the A-Wing. Not super long, but a little bit dangerous. They're sitting in a very good spot here. Ashen is working on Jade Moon? I don't know why they're destroying their team. Trying to cause a failure. Alright, let's try this again, Cook. No weapons. Gotta ram these bombers safely as possible. Nice, that's a good one. Okay. It's usually best if you can just bounce off the top of them, just like that. That's a nice, easy kill there. Two more. One more. Well done. Phantom Menace had not come out yet, and so the Starfighter code was hidden for a very, very long time. I think Phantom Menace came out like just after this game came out, I think, or vice versa. This game came out just after that movie came out. But it took a very long time for people to find out about the Naboo Starfighter in this game. Cook, realizing he took the wrong route. Giving the silver medalist a shortcut, or a head start here. Uh-oh, CK with the game over on Calamari here. I'm not sure if,
Whoa! You lost!
yeah.
You must be getting rusty.
Cook couldn't make that up. Let's see here. Hod's going for the Falcon. They must be doing prisons? Yep. Hod has not done prisons yet. We gotta grab that collectible also. Alright, but we got Cook here. He's on the tail of Silver, taking the correct route. It's so easy to let muscle memory take over on some of these and follow the 100% route or something. Silver is very easy to win. You do not need to fly through the eye of Becker's Canyon there.
Beating you guys. I used to make this run every day in my old C16.
Race through Beggar's Canyon in your T16 Skyhawk. Test your skill against Zev, Dak, or Webb.
So what does Cook have left? Cook needs all 9 bonuses and a mission with 100% accuracy. And kill from the grave. Assuming CK doesn't have any issue. Not sure he's gonna catch up, but see what CK is up to here. Or Cook. A 100% accuracy? Nope, going for the bonus. Bonus was in that building. Okay, taking the death. Gotta reload those seekers. Pretty gutsy call leaving the turrets active. Seeker missile turrets active. You can hear the beeping. If he's going for 100%, probably don't take a hit on accuracy, because the whole thing is an enemy, so even if you miss the little capacitors on it, not a big deal. Let's see, 100%? Not 100%. Got the bonus. Not 100%. I think Cook still needs to do seek the bonus on Corellia. I don't recall him doing that one. Fest also has a bonus. I don't remember seeing CK do Fest bonus. Oh, well, was that like the first thing he did? Either way, CK here on his last objective, working on the silver medal here for Beggar's Canyon. Easy mission. Taking the right route? I don't think he's taking the right route. But there we have it. CK clearing out the board in 1 hour, 29 minutes, and roughly 30 seconds. They are our winner. Got roughly 10 minutes to go here.
Good job. Let's make sure they get the landing zone attack.
Let's see here. Cook should definitely finish up within the next 10 minutes and see how the other two are feeling. They'll have a fair way to go.
Excellent work. Sure, we found them. Form up. Picking up something strange on my scopes. I copy. Increase speed, full throttle. Right with you, boss. Maintain visual scanning.
So what Cook still has yeah, kill from the grave, any mission, 100% accuracy, and all 9 bonuses. This should be his last bonus, I believe.
Road group. Those bombers are heading straight for us. Can you hear me? Rogue Squadron, this is Strix Medine. The attack came before I could reflect.
So what's Ashen working on here? They're on rescue of Kessel. 100% accuracy, maybe? $79%? Not quite.
Hold on, please.
100% accuracy is a rough one. I wouldn't even know where I want to go with that.
Down after all. Maintain visual scanning.
I might do Mos Eisley and just use the Falcon or something. and use seeker missiles individually, taking out the enemies. Maybe pop one with lasers to make sure. But everyone seems to like to do rescue. Which is also very easy. I mean, it's an easy mission, but just using ion cannons across the ship or the train. The Ashen, what'd you get? No, not 100%. Oh no, Cook, hang in there. And not 100%. Yeah, there might be something I don't know about with the missiles. Just because I feel like sometimes your shots have a tendency to clip. Cook, not happy with the 100% accuracy. I think Ashen is over the 100% accuracy as well. Cook still needs to kill from the grave, so... Alright, let's see, Cook. Come on now. Get it? Not getting it. I mean, it looks like he's getting it to me, but not sure where he's missing. What it could be is using the ion cannon on a car that's already been ioned. Like, if it's already sparking with the electricity around it, using another ion cannon on it might be hurting their accuracy. That's the only thing I can think of. It doesn't look like they're missing shots, but... I think they just need to slow down. Just 3 or 4 shots, and then take single pop shots at it. And while we're doing this, Hod is quietly catching up. He's already handled this one. Which is definitely on that train.
The train is slowing down. Looks like this is working. That was close. Rogue Squadron, this is General Riker. Excellent work.
He got it. He got it. Still got one more. He's still got to get a kill from the grave. And Ashen got it. Nice. Well done. We do love trains. Didn't get it. Did not get it. Oh man. Still didn't get it. Oh my gosh. The impossible achievement. No. Didn't even take out the pole. Oh my gosh. Come on, Cook. Last try. Let's get this. A-wing, huh? He's trying to get hit from a missile here. Oh no, not enough. I think he had the right idea with the Y-wing. Just struggling to line it up properly. There he goes. He got it. GG. All right. I think that's gonna do it here.
Race through Beggar's Canyon in your T-16 Skyhawk. Test your skill against Zev, Dak, or Wedge.
All right. That's gonna be it for the bingo. Well done, everybody. Congrats to CK for the win. Congrats to Cook for managing to suicide himself into somebody else. And unfortunately, Hod had a lot of game crashes, which kind of held him back. And but yeah, Ashen and Hod did a great job. It's a very fun bingo. If anybody else is into Rogue Squadron, definitely give it a go. We have our Discord and in the Star Wars Speedrun Discord, and there's a separate Rogue Squadron Discord which handles all the games. But yeah, thank you guys. We'll cut to intermission here, and we'll throw it over to Indy Kenobi coming up with the sorry, not the Clone Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. So sit tight, and we will be right back, guys. Thank you.